Sudah stream kah? Sudah ada ininya. Sudah. Oke guys, sekarang kita udah live dan kita kali ini bakal astaga judulnya belum cuy. Mau lanjutin lagi. Bisa lagi sih deh. Enggak bisa kok. Mana sih judul? Part 2. Enggak di awal itu. Apa? Part 2-nya di awal. Ya, betul. Nah, kita stream lagi, kita bakal lanjutin yang kemarin kita sudah mulai. Kita ada di Europa League di grup apa? Grup stage kita udah berhasil ya, juara grup stage ya. Kita udah juara grup dan sekarang kita bakal melanjutkan apa sih namanya, apa sih gitu lupa, abis grup stage knockout round. Belum begitu kan? Belum. Udah aku ngetes kamu aja. Lanjutin dom, tolongin dom. Kayak mirip Denis lah. Denis sama Jaro. Dan Bedis lawan Porto. Gila. Kalau mau sih musiknya aja, nanti kita matiin semua musiknya, audio musik. Ya, lanjut lagi. Inilah kehidupan. Melanjutkan. Cup. Continue. Anthony Mateus di sini harus namanya Anthony de Santos, jadi Mateus. Raja. Datang. Lebih bagus. Dan jangan lupa ya buat subscribe ya, dan like, komen, dan share ke teman-teman yang mungkin yang belum tahu channel Dailymasmas ya. Para Dailymasmas mania mantap spontan. Like.
And so the margin for error has finally vanished. The group stages are giving way here to dog-eat-dog football. It is knockout time. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there's a perceptible change in mindset here, both in terms of crowd and players.
You know, Peter, it's the suddenness that I love when you get to this phase of the competition. The suddenness in which you can find yourself in a good position, or the suddenness in which it can go against you. That introduces drama, which creates great excitement, and ultimately you get a much more entertaining show.
Let's go. Live kali ini. Ada nomor ya? Let's go. 8 cuy. Up, main sini joget up.
There's the whistle. Could be. And here's Luke de Jong. He's through here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Porto clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rosario. Pepe, Porto have a free kick. Rosario, Diego Llorente cuts out the pass. And it's Pepe. This looks promising.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Amrabat. He's cut it out. Deftly away. Amrabat. And here's Anthony. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Diogo Costa sends that a long way. He's going to be disappointed with that. Kivio.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
He's in plenty of space here. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. That's a cute ball. Pass has been well intercepted. Llorente, Pablo Fornals, and here's Anthony. He's found him in acres of space. Vicious ball here, nicely intercepted. And it's gone back to the keeper. Porto have got it back and they'll have another go. Rosario, Luke de Jong. Anthony. He's in a good position. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pepe laid out to the left flank. He's found a way through. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Well, that's well seen too. Aim forwards. And here's Luke de Jong. That's Pepe. And it's played forward. So what can they make of this? Pablo Fornals! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Pablo Fornals is offering a wry smile there.
Pablo Fornals. Very nicely done. Pablo Fornals. No, it's not getting there. Moved on forwards. Rosario. Diego Llorente has played it long. Pablo Fornals. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't bit of bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We just lack that telling breakthrough moment. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rosario. Clipped into space. And a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Great defending, strong and determined.
Allahu Akbar.
Mora are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He can get that clear. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Luke de Jong. Oh, great chance. And the ball's come loose here. Excellent chance. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Amrabat rattling down that right flank. Oh, perfectly measured that. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Fernandez. Always onto this. Shot, surely! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has been knocked clear. That is good strength. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Luke de Jong. Mora. That's an imaginative pass. That is lovely. Pepe head out towards the right wing. So who's he picking out? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Anthony, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rosario. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goal-mouth action.
Hector Berry. Foot in. Mora has got himself a free kick. Hector Berry gets his final warning. Good running with the ball. Oh, well measured. Pablo Fornals. And he shoots! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Pablo Fornals really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cleared away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism.
Takes a shot! Goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
One 0 as we head towards the end. That's a nicely weighted pass. Ricardo Rodriguez. Over to the left. Just 5 minutes remaining now. I think we're just about done here. Oh, super find. And he's there to get it away. Now, who's going to be first to this?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He scores! They have stolen level at the last!
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So all square with almost no time remaining. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rosario.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
That looks a good ball through. He is through here. There's the shot! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Well, it's ended all square, but with
Baik, 2 skor sementara sama.
Kami sudah memberikan informasi terkait suratnya, artinya suratnya sudah siap diserahkan dan sudah siap untuk ditanda ke lokasi kadang untuk menyerahkan 2 surat tersebut dan juga minta tanda tangan plus cap. Untuk batas waktunya sebisa mungkin sebelum pendaftaran KKN selesai. Tetapi lebih cepat lebih baik. Begitu. Baik Pak, terima kasih Pak. Ada lagi, silakan.
Apa sih Bang? Halo. Play. Enggak. Respectful.
Hello and welcome to everybody as you settle down in front of part 2 of this cliffhanger first round tie. For the benefit of those who missed the first part, just a reminder that both teams ended up as they started. There was nothing between them. It is therefore perfectly poised for this leg. The turnout is good. Takes a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's straight offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bora. Fernandez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pepe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that's well done, really robust. And it's Luc de Jong. And that's been won straight back. That's a Luc de Jong! corner. Goal! Porto! And they have an aggregate lead.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Penetrates for... Oh, shooting chance! And he's following up!
Oh, let's go.
It's in! Parity restored, and the whole thing shifts once more.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Clipped into space. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Big chance!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's a very... And the shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's picked out the run. Great chance! There's a goal! And that gives them an overall lead. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals Hong Kong ever scored.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, super find. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And he shoots! Alarcon gently done. Moved on forwards. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Junior Firpo. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Fernandez gets rid without sophistication. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Junior Firpo. That's tidy. Lovely ball. It's Isco! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Isco clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Kivior forwards and with intent. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Nice control. That has found him in acres of space. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chance! It's run loose here. Chance, surely! That's it for the first half. A breathless ending. The team still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different.
The midway point of the game. Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. And we are back on the way. Amrabat. Oh, well measured. And it's made its way to him. And he's heaved it away. Chance to shoot! Alacon puts it away. And it's Amrabat. Hector Bellerin. Chance for a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, what a climb! Pepe. Mora. Well, that's well seen too. Llorente. Porto.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
Pepe. Now it's Luc de Jong. And it's Isco. Anthony is onto this. Amrabat succumbs to the pressure. Mora. Big chance to get at them. Now it's Luc de Jong. And he played right into his path. Fernandez has it in a wide position. Hector Bellerin getting this one clear. Now who's going to be first to this? Pepe, and he's gone backward here. Amrabat wins the duel. He's having a shot! There's a goal! Back where we started. Now can they grab another? And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement...
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Junior Firpo looking to hit the byline here. Isco. Shapes to shoot! Anthony. No way through, so back it comes. That's a foul in a dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, it is club centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Isco ready to try one.
Vamos!
Isco! Oh, crossbar! And it's played forward. Hector Bellerin. And he welcomes it in. There are a few waiting for it. And that's been well dealt with. And here's Bellerin. The referee's awarded a free kick. And here's Anthony. Isco. Can he finish? Yes, it's there! They have edged ahead overall. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable. Porto really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Mora does really well to win the ball there. Pepe tries a deft little ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Porto really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bartra, and they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. It's Rodriguez. Lo Celso. There's the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Bartra have it back and can go again. Very much into the last knockings. Hector Bellerin. Shot a goal! No mistake!
Gila, bos.
Late in the day.
Semuanya.
Surely. That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
We expected better, and so did he. Ricardo Rodriguez. Lo Celso. He is through here. Rodriguez pops and the shot! Clears it away. And with that, the final whistle. Job done, professionally done. All eyes forward now. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game plan.
Diakui yang bekerja tetapi untuk memaksa. Diakuinya bekerja tetapi untuk memaksa.
Lazio.
Itu yang minimalnya itu 12 jam diakui kan Pak. Berarti kalau misalnya ditulis 24 jam berarti tidak apa-apa.
Maksimal 12 jam Pak.
Oke, maaf Pak.
Jadi ini nanti kan ada 73 jam Pak. Dari 73 jam tinggal dibagi 12 misalnya berapa, dapatnya berapa lah, itu faktor yang teman-teman kerjakan. Jadi hitungan 12 jam itu tidak serta-merta itu satu hari ini saya habiskan waktu 24 jam. Berarti yang proker bukan seperti itu, tapi tadi Pak Bos bilang, oh saya persiapannya sebelum ke lokasi. Nah itu saya ambil sebagai persiapan. Misalkan persiapan itu saya ambil 4 jam. Lalu nanti ada pelaksanaan ternyata ini saya hitung 3 jam karena pelaksanaan saya laksanakan 3 jam atau pelaksanaan 4 jam. Kalau 4 jam disebutkan ini 4 tambah 4 8. Nah pelaporannya tinggal dihitung sisanya yang kedua tambah 8 dan nanti harus teman-teman mengerjakan 12 jam untuk satu proker semuanya enggak. Itu hanya untuk hitungan pekerjaan kalian itu Mbak.
Sampo lu boy paham gak lu nih?
Ya usah kan untuk proker-prokernya ya nanti sama BPL diarahkan.
Jangan mikir, katanya suruh mikir.
Berarti kan masalahnya satu untuk KKN itu jadi kan semuanya itu mengerjakan 75 proker tuh Pak. Soalnya kan berarti satu proker 12 jam. 73 dibagi 12, 6 proker per orang.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, somebody who really has impressed me.
And the shots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Anthony is offering a right smile there.
Up he goes! And that has been clubbed away. Mark Roca. Hector Bellerin ploughing through the middle. Nice interception, well timed. And he's straight offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Moved on forwards. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Anthony! Anthony! He's done very well to get to that.
Anthony really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Defending of the desperate variety. Zaccagni.
Must have been told to look for ways to try and construct some space down the middle here.
And what is it, Jim, that they're actually achieving?
Well, it opens up the pitch, stretches the opposition, and it activates more running room.
Vecino. Mark Roca concedes a free kick for that. Mark Roca gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this...
Oh, he's trying it! That was extravagant by any standard.
Castellanos quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Castellanos! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Hector Bellerin, aim forwards. It's good running with the ball. He's through, now is he in? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's been given a ball. Having a shot! It's there!
Bro. Pertama ketiga kali.
Terrible error, duly punished. So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Basic, gently done. Now gets his head on it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Mark Rocker. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Hector Bellerin looking to hit the byline here. Romagnoli gets it clear. Tavares producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He can get that clear. Vecino. Zaccagni. Anthony in acres of space out wide. Brilliantly cut out. Nuno Tavares. And he's managed to get free. That's Bakambu. Anthony. And the finish! Can he find the finish? Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Say my name, bro.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Cancellieri. Good work on the right flank here. Oh, sweet feet. Great defending, strong and determined. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Takes a shot! Tavares shifted upfield. And it's played forward. And it's Lazzari. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Isco. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. We're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Zaccagni.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Vecino. Isco. Very very nicely done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got away. Gendouzi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cancellieri. Oh, it's played into... Oh, great header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction and get a grip.
Isco. That pass has been well intercepted. Isco is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Junior Firpo. Can he latch on to this? Changes it with that pass. Provedel gets good distance on it. Romagnoli. Zaccagni looks to get on the end of this. Llorente. Hector Bellerin. Isco. Rovella does really well to win the ball there. Now that's well seen too. Anthony. Caresses it through. Hector Bellerin. Anthony! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Rovella. Now it's Pedro. Now it's Castellanos. Pedro. Aimed in towards the centre. Danger averted for now. Played out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nice physical challenge. Diego Llorente was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Anthony. Goes for a shot! And another try! Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That's the keeper's ball.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's found a way, shoots! Now, what about a counter-attack? That looks a good ball through. Gendouzi. Oh, good spread. And that has put paid to that. Pedro. Lo Celso. Pablo Fornals. Anthony. Noslin. And it's Pacino. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a very satisfactory result for the home team and indeed the home.
Enggak seperti itu maksudnya tentang dalam sendiri bisa kalian katakan ke
Kita tuh nggak jago ya guys, cuma main aja. Jadi kira player nih. Kita jago banget juga. Kita main doang ini.
Lower expectation please.
Ini apa difficulty-nya juga top player.
Karena kita top player.
Cihuy. Karena kita player top.
Ya,
Kita pensiunkan dulu sih. Udah capek gitu.
Dari pengalaman kami yang pernah dikatakan kamu saya itu, saya sempat tanya-tanya apa itu ada spesifik dari kamu, apakah kamu itu ada spesifik atau enggak ya Pak ya, untuk menemukan informasinya.
Wah, good.
harusnya ada
Di harusnya.
Tahu ya Pak ya.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Driving forward. Marosic. Ganduzi. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Machino played out towards the right wing. Does really well to win the ball there. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Proves too strong.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Diego Llorente is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Lazio, well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
Lazio have got it back, and they'll have another go. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Hector Bellerin looking to hit the byline here. He's found a way through. Isco!
Hey.
And he's there to get it away. He's in plenty of space here. There's the header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Romagnoli. And it's played forward. Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Castellanos. Amrabat. Still goalless at the moment. Isco. Amrabat. Rovella producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Machino aim forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rovella. On time, excellent interception. That has found him in acres of space. gets it away. Zakani, he can run onto that. Castellanos, he's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Castellanos, oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
The pass is intercepted. He welcomes it in. Nice interception, well timed. And with that, forwards and with intent. Goes for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Now that's a great effort. There was very little backlight to indicate what was coming.
Junior Firpo. Amrabat. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Oh, it's come loose. Is there any support? And he shoots!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Romagnoli, gently done. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance now.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Moved on forwards. Clearly not happy with that. Isco. And he has been fouled there. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Isco! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Romagnoli shifted upfield. Lobbed in behind. Zakani. He is through here. Hector Beren defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now, what about a counter-attack? Castellanos! Oh, good spread. That's good running with the ball. And that could set him on his way. Junior Firpo. Decent chance! Dispatched clinically. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Time for a change in personnel. Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Castellanos. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Zakani. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. could be danger here. Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. He's got away. Now, can he find a finish? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Zaccagni. Romagnoli tries to dink it through. Junior Firpo. And it's Firpo. And that's a good ball. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Hector Bellerin, aim forwards. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Takes a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
It's a mighty effort! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Oh, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Pedro shifted upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Great defending, strong, and goes for a shot! Size all around the ground. Horrible miss.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Marusic makes the interception. And he's managed to get free. He's free, he has got space.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Natsari moved on forwards. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Thinks one through. Can he get onto this? And the referee brings it to a close. They've won at home, they've won away. A comprehensive victory for a side that has been clearly better over both legs. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I think the result was perfect evidence, Peter.
Masalahnya udah clear. Apa ngomong lagi nih? Siapa sih namanya? Agustinus Eko. Kelompok.
Masih banyak. Pak Jeko sesenior di senior di kampus PPNI dan di antara muda yang sudah bertanggung jawab.
Asoy.
Ini kan yang pertama berdasarkan dari rekomendasi atau opsional yang disampaikan untuk perform. Siapa tadi Mas? Siapa Mas?
Baik.
Mas
29.
Mas Faik.
29 Cuk. 29, let's go. 21 lagi. 21 lagi. Let's go. Anjir.
Kan opsinya ada dua.
Let's go. 30 kah? Biar genap kah? Ganjil kah?
Kemudian yang satu mana Mas? Yang mulai. Selamat.
So the field has been reduced now to just 8. It is quarter-finals day. For the right to be within just one tie of the showpiece final, you can feel here the sense of possibility. Nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last four on the line.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the...
Takes a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Moved on forwards. He's going to be disappointed with that. Tese is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Anthony. Oh, shooting chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Pogba really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, smashing header! He scored! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he's picked out the run. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the shot!
Oh!
He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative, with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Tese. Has a look and plays it forward. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between. Akliush! Anthony. Junior Firpo looking to run onto it. A header! He scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Ouattara's cross. There are a few waiting for it. Shoots! Oh, they could be caught out here. This time, surely! Sticks away! Back to within one. Interesting. Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Climbs up big! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Anthony. Isco. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's out of play for a goal kick. Pogba. And it's Akliush. Spread out to the left. Ouattara finds himself offside. Ansu Fati. Kera. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Up he goes! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Dyer. Pogba. Dyer. Monaco can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Pogba shifted upfield. Bartra does really well to win the ball there. And they can counter here. He's got away. Goes for a shot! That's a half-decent try.
He looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Next time, maybe.
Teze. Radetzky sends that a long way. Llorente. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's cut it out. And he thumps it clear. Looking here to chip it through. Fati in acres of space out wide. This might... And he shoots! Amrabat. Picks one through. Oh, big chance! One-on-one! He can get that clear. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. That has been knocked clear. And it's Isco. Fati, who's set up one goal so far. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Ansu Fati. He can run onto that. Now it's Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati. Great challenge. Time to perfection. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played into space. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kamara. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's in plenty of space here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Junior Firpo, aim forwards. Well, that's well seen too. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
something to bear in. And here's Anthony. Anthony. It's run loose here. Can he get onto this? And it's Firpo. And a chance!
Nah, akhirnya
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
Akhirnya kadang kepake maksudnya buat dia.
And they are pulling clear here. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Akush. Great. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's Vanderson. That looks a good ball through. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Anthony. That's a good ball. Bakambu! Pogba. Ansu Fati. And the keeper has it. Now it's Anthony. With officials showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Bartra. Junior Firpo. Amrabat. And here's Bakambu. Brilliantly cut out. Dyer getting this one clear. And that will be the final act. Well, that is a terrific away day, a nigh-on perfect result. All they must do is protect this advantage when they go back home for the second leg. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
A good show, Peter. A good show of character, a good show.
Karena emang butuh positif. Kalau tidur menurut itu gimana? Nah, seru. Jam berapa tidur? Malam tidak ada.
Nggak ada.
Tidur. Yang bisa ngedit tuh kadang aku tidur dulu. Kalau itu dia tidur ya.
Ya biar ngisi dulu lah gitu ya.
Nah, habis itu tinggal berdoa. Daripada melek bareng tapi aku malah
Mulai. Aku pas KKN tuh ada kan yang ngedit. Nah itu aku tidur tuh sampai sahur. Nah, itu emang udah niatin. Aku padahal porsi tidur biasa aja gitu. Nggak yang sebrutal itu tidurnya, tapi tetap masih bisa sampai jam 3 jam itu. Kalau udah diniatin kayak pokoknya jadi.
Oh iya, sama-sama ya. Kalau diniatin
Harus begadang nih, harus garap ini nih. Udah mepet deadline juga kan. Nggak ngopi nggak apa posisi waktu itu ngopi enggak, aku nggak ngopi aku malah minum. Oh ya, ada sih es kopi sih, ada es kopi sih itu, es kopi.
paling susah ini kemudian itu
8 kan? Pasti 8 nih. Mana kok? Tadi kan
sampai gue 61 ya
61.
sama susah kalau misalnya aku belum pernah tidur nyaman
Well, hello and welcome one and all. We are just about to get going with our coverage of this quarter-final tie. The two teams, after the first leg, experiencing fortunes which are very separate each from the other. On the one hand, we have the victor and the overwhelming favourites for a place in the semi-final. And on the other, those just clinging on and hoping. It looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, 1 foot firmly in the semi-finals, now to complete the job.
Yeah, it's hard not to see it that way after such a convincing first crack at it. This team ought to lose confidence and be able to recreate the authority and control. They've said all the right things in the build-up. Now they've got to go out and practice what they preach. Sometimes that can backfire.
And already we're underway here. Golovin proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Forward it goes. That's offside. Yes, it is.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Sends that a long way. Now it's Golovin. Golovin, oh, good spread. And it's Pogba.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Anthony. Hector Bellerin. Applies the finish! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, they could break here. Pogba. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Diego Llorente? Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Bakambu, muscular approach does pay off here. Amrabat played out towards the right wing. Anthony in acres of space out wide. Isco. So we're still where we started right now. He's having a shot! And he's found the net!
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Caio Enrique. And it's Vanderson. Golovin. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Anthony. Isco. Anthony. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Anthony really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Kera. Golovin is onto it in a flash. Junior Firpo, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. And here's Bakambu! He's missed it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
and things are looking pretty good. Bellerin, he's found a way through. Isco, well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Amrabat. Vanderson. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal. But got him in! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Amrabat. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Hector Bellerin. Bellerin crossed into the box. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid, and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up.
Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Vanderson, he'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
And they've got a throw. Isco. Junior Firpo. Kamara. Junior Firpo, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Isco. It's Isco! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Out of play for a throw. Ball's out once more.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kera. Caio Enrique. Oh, it's come loose. Pogba. And now the breakaway. Aim forwards. Gets it away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, perfectly measured that. Anthony, backward it goes. Isco! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he did it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
But there's going to be another change here. Dyer, long ball upfield. Diego Llorente has got himself a free kick. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, he's in! Back could be danger here. No way through, so back it. Real chance! Tese gets rid without sophistication. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Berlebihan mas.
It's a mighty effort! Split-second reaction.
Cedric Bakambu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's hoisted clear. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the ball's come loose here. And it's Firpo. Great defending, strong and determined. Monaco have a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Ouattara head over towards the opposite flank. And the counter is on. Driving forward. He's got away. Lo Celso, cracking ball. Anthony! Oh, and that should have been two.
Anthony really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Kera. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. He's well positioned here. Rapidly approaching the end. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Played out to the right. And it's Amrabat. Oh, shooting chance! That's been won straight back. And they can counter here. Now it's Minamino. Minamino! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Minamino, more or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper trying to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Takes a shot! There's a goal! And surely now, that is that! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here. The pass was perfect. All he had to do was just play the finishing touch.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Time, excellent interception. Tese forwards and with intent. Pogba. It's been slipped through. Kera out to the right. Played back in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And Sufati! The whistle has gone and it is all over. So another test passed and the message could not be more clear. We are coming for the prize and we're not going away. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game plan that worked pretty much as he envisaged.
Pas gue balik itu, ya, fisik, lebaran, pengen munafik pun, berarti mendingan gue ya, mendingan. Aku tidak bilang aku maksudnya lebih mudah dibangun, tapi mendingan lebih mudah dibangunin. Kasarnya itu kan ya, daripada awal-awal itu. Sulit. Oke, sulit. Mendingan. Terus kayaknya kalau tidur tuh badannya tegang ya? Tegang. Kalau tidur tahu berubah posisi tuh memang dari dulu ya. Terus kayak digerakin tuh susah loh. Orang tuh kalau bisa lemas ya. Lemas. Ini kayak orang, coba tau gak sih? Coba tau ini kan. Coba yang anak-anak dibohongin misalnya, kalau misalnya dia bohong, pas dia tidur tangannya pasti bakal tangannya turun. Jadi dia nahan tangannya kayak gitu ya. Kayak gitu ya. Enggak sadar. Enggak sadar. Kencang. Apa badan lu tuh kencang gitu. Kok kok kencang sih? Kok tidur kencang sih? Soalnya pakai pedang itu bukan cuma badan lu. Otak sih. Aman. Ya itu. Itu aku baru tahu kayak seumur hidup itu. Iya kan? Tegang apa ya? Tegang apa namanya? Keras gitu ya pokoknya. Kayak orang nyenahan gitu ya. Itu sama satunya lagi itu tidur gak bisa diam. Nah ini jadi permasalahannya ketika lagi di kereta. Di kereta juga gak dinar. Maksudnya kan orang di kereta ya udah tidur bisa. Misalnya kereta yang 75.000 itu yang kereta duduk dalam. Kita kan nggak ada skateboard kan. Jadi ketika tidur aku lihat orang ya, mereka tidur bisa jatuh. Kadang-kadang tuh bisa tiba-tiba jatuh gini. Itu jadi permasalahan jatuh itu. Itu pasti kayak gitu. Takutnya kayak gitu. Kan nggak enak gitu ya, mas gitu. Mas gitu. Aku tiba-tiba gitu kan nggak enak ya. Nah ini jadi salah satu alasan kenapa aku bisa kenal sama Agil. Jadi pas di bis
So welcome one and all to semi-final day, each side at the expense of the other, determined, convinced that it is they who will be contesting the final and indeed perhaps going on to glory. This though is a game right on the edge. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's a straight shootout for the final. That's what we're going to see. There's nowhere, Jim, you would rather be.
A game some may argue with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience. While you do everything to tell yourself you shouldn't get too ahead of things, it's actually harder than it seems. But it's looking like a terrific occasion here. Let's just hope we have a game to match all of this wonderful expectation.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Okay, interesting. Crossed into the box. Bartra can get it clear. Junior Firpo. Can he latch on to this? Promising position. And the shot! Goal! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well read. Danger is averted.
Aku kira memang gue yang ini aja, gue yang gila apa gimana gitu.
Cleared without complication. And he's straight offside. maybe. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's surely a foul, free kick. And here's Isco, and the ball's come loose here. Attempt, just the wrong outcome. Gets his head on it! There's a shot! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. And it's Isco. Can he finish? That's offside. Yes, it is. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. It'll be a throw-in.
Ini juga capek ya, kalau itu waktu itu kita dia di Jogja, dia bawa mobil.
Clipped into space. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Yeah, I can see how the movement of those players up top, Peter, can cause some real problems for this defence.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Jim, actually.
Yeah, it's all about the changing of roles, dropping deeper into midfield, and all designed to confuse defenders.
Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, smashing header! And it's come back out to him. And a chance! Bernardeschi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Shoots! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Oh, good take, real chance! The referee brings the first half to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are back underway. He's got away. Freuler tries a deft little ball. That's an excellent interception. Amrabat. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bernardeschi. That's a cute ball. That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free. The ball is loose, and oh, that is asking for shot a goal! It's anyone's ball now. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Skorupski sends that a long way to Silvestri. Bernardeschi. Junior Firpo does really well to win the ball there. Out to the left it goes. Oh, such a clever touch. And there's the shot! And he should have made it 4.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, good spread. And the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
But that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it off.
Juan Miranda. Rowe. Juan Miranda. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Isco. Well, they could break here. And it's lofted through here. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Isco. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Amrabat, now he's got space here. Picks it up out wide. Oh, he's asking too much with that. There's going to be another change here. It's a throw in. Brilliant interception. Chance for a shot! Well, the ball's come loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mark Roca. Purring through the gears. Rowe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Freuler. Now who's going to be first to this? Lo Celso. Physical challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Lobbed in behind the finish! Oh, extraordinary.
We've all been there. Not that it will make him feel much better at the moment.
Freuler, gently done. Bernardeschi. Ball's gone out of play. Played out to the right. It's good running with the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lukumi. question that's a foul. Mark Roca has been told to walk, and he needs to be wary of his reaction now. He wouldn't want to risk further sanction.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Oh, just skips past his man. Lo Celso. Decent progress down the left. Goes for a shot! Caught offside that time.
Kena juga.
Skorupski, long ball by the goalkeeper. Great defending, strong and determined.
Loh.
And that is that. So a very satisfactory result for the home team and indeed the home crowd. They march on the front foot into the second leg. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think that early goal feature pretty much.
Udah nih kayaknya kita di final. Kalau nggak tiba-tiba kena remontada mah. Sekitar 30 kita ini perayaan makan nasi goreng. 30 perayaan nasi goreng. 50 bugar bangun. 500 pizza. Lambengnya seperti amin, orang amin. Amin buat sini sakit guys. Aja tadi guys. Enggak rasa. Banyak ya kamu ya, chat gitu ya.
Emang banget sih nonton
Emang banget tetap.
Oke, bilang kayak cukup bapak mau tahu. Coba kamu hujat saja gitu. Mumpung masih awal kalau di akhir
Udah viralin. Udah viralin.
jalan
Kebencian, coy.
Ngapain? Gak ada duit ngurus nyewa pengacara benar.
Well, hello, one and all. This, of course, the penultimate game before the big day, and there is a matching sense of occasion here. We are just waiting for the last few supporters to come in. So many people wanted to make it here, and there is congestion outside the ground. You're not surprised to hear that. Well, the first leg was a tale of two contrasting sets of fortunes, and both sides in their respective manner would be attempting to convince themselves that it is not quite over yet. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, of course, you can argue that we are only effectively at half-time, but as things stand, one team is certainly seemingly more destined for the final than the other.
I just can't see how a team that's produced such a professional performance first time up can suddenly go and throw it all away. If they do manage to do it in style, it would serve as a real statement of intent ahead of the final.
We have already started here. Good running with the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to.
And he shoots! Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Goblok banget
And it is a goal kick. The Silvestri. Freuler, nicely intercepted. That has found him in acres of space. And it's Isco. Can he finish? That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
The Silvestri. Bernadeschi. Freuler has got himself a free kick. It's Immobile. Excellent interception. Shot at goal! That's a goal!
That was a given. It always was. That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space. The player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. And it's played forward. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Immobile. Now what about a counter-attack? Now it's Anthony. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's through here. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Tries to get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. Amrabat did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Forwards. Immobile spread out to the left. Amrabat. Bayorin. And he's picked out the run. Nice interception, well timed. Played with finesse.
That is some very intelligent play from the forwards here. Great movement.
Can he stop it going out? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Freuler. decent progress down the left. And it's Firpo. Moro does really well to win the ball there. Immobile, given the lift of his goal, moved on forwards. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Shapes to shoot!
I tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to him.
Played into the middle. Oh, great header! Yes! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Junior Firpo goes on a charge down the left. And he's managed to get free. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Up he goes! Defending of the desperate variety. Semi-final reaches halfway. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Oh, I need a moment to get my breath back here. This is brilliant. Action-packed and incident-packed. Please don't ask me to pick a winner.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Knocks it out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. De Silvestri tries to clear. Now who's going to be first to this? Immobile absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Karena ya namanya besok masih startup ini uang yang resmi dan masih bisa digunakan.
Jim, it looks to me as though both sides are shifting their tactics here, aren't they?
Well, it's attack versus defence now, and it's actually quite abrasive. One side looking to get balls into the box, and the other doing their utmost to repel whatever arrives.
Cleared without complication. Junior Firpo going full tilt down the left. Freuler shifted upfield. Now it's Anthony. Isco. And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Freuler, gently done. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Anthony. Brilliantly cut out. And he's heaved it away. Anthony decent chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
And it's played forward. Cuts out the pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's really well manoeuvred.
Aduh, masih.
And claimed it back swiftly. Lusasso! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Tries a shot! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Very necessary. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And that's well seen too. Can he spark a counter here? Pablo Fornals. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That looks a good ball through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Anthony. Akamu proves too strong. Moved on forwards. And the referee brings it to a close. They've done it, and you cannot say it is undeserved. This is a team that has looked increasingly like champions, and they may very well be champions soon enough. Well, what are your thoughts after that, Jim Beglin, on the tie as a whole?
Really didn't need to overexert themselves here following the first leg, so just did the bare minimum to get through. Pretty...
Baru 3-1 deh. Oh iya, 3-0. Oke, 3-1. Dan ya, assalamualaikum. Finale. Jangan lupa buat nonton karena kita sudah sampai di final Euro 7 League. Yuk, final. Baru Dortmund guys. Jelasin aja buat ke channelnya Dailymasmas. Untuk final dong. Let's go! Final sih. Akankah kita harus tunduk di hadapan Borussia Dortmund atau lebih mendapatkan momentum demi momentum, kemenangan demi kemenangan, gara-gara kobel. udah live 2 jam 7 menit. Konten ini dia udah 2 jam live cuy, gila gak sih? Udah final. Share di grup kan. Bentar aja. Oke, iya. Main jam 12 orang, 14 orang ya. Apa tuh subscriber? Video Tomo dikumpulin orang. Guys, simak nanti udah 2 jam 3 jam konsisten parah gitu. Tapi at least yang nonton lumayan sih, 3 dapat 1. Lumayan 3 dapat 1. Masih dibaca ya, masih ditonton. Sama view tuh. Kayak dari News kan dari News bang ya. Gregor Kobel. Final finale. Jadi pinggirnya. Halo Tom. Halo Bang. Nanti disimak aja, nanti bakal ada persyaratan KKM ini di video ini. Tonton ya. Final kita. Final nih bos. Last match ini. Last match finale. Finale. Anjing nyampe KKN cuy. Satu lagi Hexa tuh lihat tuh, dia nonton ini. Aduh. Final sih. Hexa nonton kita main ya. Iya tuh. Ada 2 tuh, satu Hexa, ada 2 lah. Nah, komen kalau ada Hexa, komen. Whatever you are. Baju yang ini. Bukan sih, ini kita udah kita main aja ya. Kita main aja guys. Final Europa League mempertemukan antara Borussia Dortmund lawan Real Betis. Gitu. Bang Rapik bang, subscribe dong bang. Satu lagi 30 bang.
So this is it. This is the ultimate occasion, the biggest game. It is time to get that steely focus in the eyes. Things have bubbled up really nicely here. Now, for one of these teams, it is time to bring it home. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia.
go.
Two teams Jimbeglin with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
In this final.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
He's shifting through the gears here. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. The end of that. It all started well enough. He's found a way through. Could be Amrabat. The ball is loose and the chase charge. Surely. Good try. That could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Anthony. Hector Bellerin picks it up now. He has found the way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And here's Bellerin. It could be in here. It's a loose ball. That is a good ball to find him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Brandt, and it's played forward. Isco. Lobbed in behind. Defending, strong and determined. Keeper's got good distance on that. Borussia Dortmund have got it back and they'll have another go. Bakambu. Now it's Anthony. Bakambu. The keeper's done ever so well.
Cedric Bakambu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's in plenty of space here. Looking for a decent ball in. It's a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. It's deflected behind for a corner. Brandt with the short one. Tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Anthony. Bakambu. Chance to shoot. Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
And it's Isco. And here's Anthony. Hector Bellerin. He's got a shot! Anthony. Hector Bellerin. Ball swung in.
Merasakan tensi tinggi sekali ini.
Sabitzer with the clearance. Rabat. Chance here to counter. Adeyemi. Adeyemi. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Dramatis aja. Lebih dramatis.
Great work on the overlap. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away. Looks to the other side. Brandt. Searching pass he's played there. That is a little undercut. Some good work on the right flank here. Amrabat showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Adeyemi. That is good strength. This has gone. We've reached the halfway point of the final. It has been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. That first 45 minutes of the final, Jim, how's it looking for you?
Well, with it being a final, caginess is to be expected. Each obviously wants it badly, but neither wants to find themselves behind, and that's the issue now.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Clipped into space. And he's there to clear it.
What?
Oh, what a climb! Moved on forwards. He's onto it in a flash. Isco. And it's Firpo. One chance! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Amrabat gets over and intercepts. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Junior Firpo. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's managed to get free. Anthony caresses it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's gone away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Brandt forwards and with intent. It's an excellent interception. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Oh, he's in! Oh, now can they counter? Adeyemi face to face. Chance to play it in. Nice physical challenge. Amrabat defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Brandt, aim forwards. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Adeyemi, can he finish? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Borussia Dortmund really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, because they want to capitalise on this good spell though.
Gets it away. They're looking at the referee, but he's made play on. That's really well manoeuvred. Campbell. Big chance!
Anjir.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, what? And the shot! That's going to go a long way. Interception throw, that's all red. Lo Celso tries a measured ball. Always onto this. Campbell. Oh, sweet feet. Anthony, and the shots!
Anjing, Anthony.
That has been clubbed away.
Bangsat.
Amrabat.
Saat yang begitu
He's there to get it away. That looks a good ball through. And he shoots! The ball's come loose here. He can get that clear. Back into the middle. Plenty to aim at here.
Really deserve full marks for effort, though. It's clear they want to win this.
Lo Celso. There's the header! Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Go in search of a late. Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
You have to admire his willingness to keep running away, but the manager is done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. But he was looking very, very leggy.
Rodriguez does really well to win the ball there. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Lo Celso.
Anjing pressure.
Anthony! Anthony! All square after 90 minutes. There will be extra time.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Sebelah shoot, Cuk. Tempatan target.
And we're on the way. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off. It wasn't the best decision.
It's run loose here. And it's Amrabat. Lo Celso. Turns and goes back. And the shot! Sabitzer attempts a clearance. Fighting looking ball that. And he's away. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Amrabat shifted upfield. And he's picked out the run. That's a fabulous ball. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Nicely intercepted. Brandt, gently done. That's it for the first period of extra time. Halfway through extra time, and still we are deadlocked. Is it time for a hero to step up and to grab the headlines here? The whistle goes, we're off and running. So time for a bit of smash and grab. Goes for a shot! Deftly away.
Tiba-tiba start bertoa, bangsat.
Amrabat. Clearly not happy with that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's got away. Now it's Fabio Silva. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that has been cleared. Sabitzer has got himself a free kick. Chance!
Ryerson just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Now it's Lo Celso. Oh, such a clever touch.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the keeper has it. Now it's Fabio Silva. Shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
He's found some space. Oh, great chance! Finally!
Yeah, the right touch and notice like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Subscribe teman-teman, anjir.
Penalty. And the referee brings it to a close. United achieved a trophy win, a European win, and now next season a tilt and a big competition. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory, another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history.
Jing, 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 jing. Lagi. Aduh, kalah 1 sama Benfica, Cucuk. Oke. Asis. Oh iya, 1. Benfica juga ya, saya kira ya. Juara grup gila tanpa lewat sama sekali gitu. Damn bro. Ini winner tahun. Ini kita punya dokumentasi kok. Itu kita punya. Oh dia gosip ya? Oh iya. Kita punya ini toh dokumentasi. Biasanya kita main-main aja siap-siapan doang udah final ya. Kita punya dokumentasi pas kita juara. Damn bro. Selesai bro.
Guys, thank you sudah menemani kita untuk Europa League kali ini. Nextnya kita bakal ke UCL, tetap pakai rapidis kita. Mau ada di UCL untuk diikuti mungkin masih satu player atau nanti
aja nanti kita lagi. Besok kita pakai Rabu.
Enggak, besok enggak. Kita Senin Selasa, guys.
Selasa.
Ya, Rabu
Rabu. Oh, Solo. Surabaya. Mana nanti.
Ya, jadi besok ada game lagi. Gampang lah, ntar kalian mau
request bisa, kalau mau request bisa banget.
Lanjut terus di Neville lah.
Ya,
Terus
belum beres tuh.
nah, sudah Neville. Ada tuh, boleh teman bisa